Hi everyone, welcome to Mitchell and King live in the office. So, as if you've been following the videos recently, you'll maybe have noticed that we're bringing out some new waxes. So what I did, I've selected some liquids and some waxes from orders that people have placed over the weekend and whatnot. Stay tuned because we've got a lot of exciting stuff in terms of I've got Kyle's order here, for instance. It's got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 different waxes within Kyle's order. We've got lots of new stuff coming out. So let's start. So first up, we've got Matthew. He's based in the UK, so thank you very much, Matthew. We've got your order here. I'll just prepare it now. So first up, you've went for Eros, which is our Valentine's Special Edition car wax. You are on number 5. So they're all... Sorry, can't think and write at the same time. They are all signed, numbered and dated, so they're limited edition, and you get all that good stuff with it in terms of your number, etc., so you know exactly which number you bought and when you bought it. So this is a high gloss car wax. Because it is made at this time of year, you'll tend to find it's good on the durability side as well, so that kind of means like good beading and nice and easy to use. Free sample liquid with this order here. So if you spend over, I think it's about £30, you get a free 50ml of our luxury car shampoo. So this is a Carnauba infused shampoo. It's called Cera, C-E-R-A. And this is a wax that I really like. So this is not that I dislike the others, but this is one that stands out. So this is really nice. This is a wax called Form. Now you'll see this, a few of the orders that we've picked out actually have Form plus other waxes inside within the order as well, so it's been quite popular. We only launched this wax, I think maybe Thursday or Friday last week. And there is a spaceman on the label because it's out of this world shine. So that's exactly what it is. So it's a very, very shiny car wax. Very easy to use. Let's say 10 to 20 minutes on the curing. You'll probably find it's about 15 on average. And it's got a honeydew melon fragrance as well. So nice and easy to use. And that will give you a great shine. So in terms of, this is more of a wet look wax, and this one here is more of a high gloss. So that's 2 going out. So anyone placing their order now, if you place an order over £99, the complimentary 200ml wax that you get with that is actually Elixir, which is our 70% T1 Carnauba wax. So you get a really good wax. I think it retails for something about £100, which it's just the luck of the draw, guys. I made a lot of waxes this morning, and I just so happened to pour the Elixir, so that was the one that we're going to offer as the free wax for the moment. So Andrew from Bathgate, you've also ordered a Form as well. So let me get yours ready. There's a box behind me that keeps on hitting my back. There we go. So plenty, I say plenty still on the shelf. Plenty of labels, only 4 Form left on the shelf. And there are more people that have ordered it, I'm sure, within. There's another one, Lloyd, has also ordered this. So this is your order, Andrew. And then you also get your sample liquid. So again, Cera. Cera is a great shampoo to use with Carnauba waxes simply because it's pH neutral and it doesn't damage the wax. It's non-abrasive. If anything, it actually adds to the protection. Obviously, it's very slight protection because it's in a shampoo, but it still does add more than not having it. One of the main reasons that I put T1, or requested to put T1 or Carnauba emulsion within the shampoo. It's just to add a wee bit of protection when we don't have the time during the winter, especially just now when it's quite cold. So there we go. Lloyd, you're up next. Another form. I will promise you guys, there are other waxes that people are buying, not just form. So this is the last form. Yeah, this is the last form going to the UK out of, and we'd stuff that's already left this afternoon with Royal Mail, so it's quite busy at the moment. It's funny how used to you get to hand labelling. I was hopeless when I first started the company. Had to take about 3 or 4 attempts to get it on straight. So there we go. Azure, right. I think someone else has ordered. So James, you've ordered Azure as well. James, I recognise your name. You order quite often from us. So I always remember that, just because you share the surname with a famous football player. Wee bit of QC before it goes out. So we make all the waxes in-house. So today I've made 2 or 3 different blends already today. So we are making waxes nearly every day, and unfortunately I'm making waxes nearly every day. So the good thing with that is it keeps you active. It allows you to think about new blends and such like, and especially the blend that I made today. As I was pouring it, I thought, there's something else. There's another wax that I would quite fancy making, another blend. It just, I guess, kind of inspired me from what I was doing onto making something else. So there's always new stuff. That's why it's good to keep an eye on the videos, because there is always new stuff coming through. So Azure, let's get the labels for that. The other benefit of making your product in-house is you know exactly what goes into it. But more than that, it's very fresh. So for instance, this form was made on Thursday. So this is made on Thursday and it's going out. This is Tuesday. So it's going out today. Don't get me wrong, guys, there are waxes that are a wee bit older than that. But it's not the case that stuff sits on the shelf for a long time. Because we use natural ingredients, it's very similar to natural products you would get in the supermarket. The newer you can get the product, the fresher it is, the better it will perform. So that's a bonus of shopping with Michelin King. So we've got Darren now. So I'll just cover James' order. Obviously, he's went for the Azure because I know you guys, you like to be featured in the video, so I do my best to include as many people as possible. So Darren, you're next. You've got Endurance and Wax Plus. So Wax Plus is down here. This is a silicon dioxide spray wax. It's an incredible product. So one application will give you about 6 months longevity in the UK in terms of our weather system. So we probably have some of the worst weather systems of all the countries that we deal with. So it's a good product in terms of longevity. You can use it in a variety of ways. So you can use it before you apply the wax if you want. I would tend to use it maybe a week and a half to 2 weeks after you apply the wax, simply because SiO2 is quite sticky stuff, and you really want the surface that the wax has been applied to, you want it nice and slick. So SiO2 as a product itself, really, in my opinion, is better as a last step. But I do know some people that use this as a sealant. So they'll use this in place of Titan, etc. Again, probably wouldn't recommend that simply because Titan looks a lot better than any SiO2 product. It's a show car style sealant. Again, I think Robert, we may as well just pick your order just now. So Robert has purchased Titan from our eBay store. And Titan, without a doubt, is the highest gloss sealant that I've ever seen. It's absolutely incredible. In terms of longevity, you're not going to get that long with this type of product versus your SiO2. You'll probably get a couple of months, but if you put a wax on top of it, then the wax obviously has to break down before it gets to the Titan. So Titan, then your wax, and you'll get an absolutely fantastic finish. If you put them head to head, Titan will always look better than Wax Plus on its own, but Wax Plus will last longer. So it's just kind of deciding what you want. And that brings us nicely onto, it's kind of like I planned this, that brings us nicely onto a very high gloss spray wax, and I'll show you that now. So this is a product called Endurance. Quirky name, I know. We put this out on Detailing World to be named, and obviously we had to follow through with it. So that's the name that it is, and that's the way it is. So, a couple of reasons this is in a clear bottle is because it will separate. It is an emulsion. It's oil based, and oil based products, typically like your paint systems and things like that, they do need to be given a shake and not stirred before usage. The main reason it's in a clear bottle is so that you don't use it without shaking it first. So don't worry guys, if you've got a bit of settlement, I'll try and show you one. It does take a while to happen, but you might see a slight difference. Yeah, you can see the difference there. And then just give it a good shake, and that's it, mixed in. Again, there are things that you can do or during production to reduce that. However, they will take the place of the active ingredients that make the product look so good. So that's why I thought better just to shake the product than have something that's not as good but looks better on the shelf. My thing is always product performance over looking good on the shelf. Obviously there's stuff like the waxes, they'll always look nice, but in terms of the liquids, again, most oil products will separate. It's just part of their nature. And as I've said, if 100% of the ingredients in here are actually doing something, then all the better for it. Now, I'll leave the pack until we're finished because it's quite, the bag and stuff sort of rustles, so you probably don't want to hear that through this here microphone. So William, what have we got here? William has got an MF wash, which is just hiding in at the back here. So MF wash is a degreaser, washing up, laundry detergent. I know that's a bit vague, so essentially what this will do is it will break down the oils and such like that coat your microfiber and bring it back to new. So if you've not tried microfiber wash, give it a go. What have we got now? So Julie, again, Julie orders quite often from us, so thank you very much, Julie. Your support is much appreciated. We're running out of space here. So Julie has come in for two of my favourite liquids, which would be Pure. So Pure, if you've not ordered Pure yet, for what it is, for what it costs, it's incredible. So it's a pre-wax. What we used to sell it as is a pre-wax cleaner. But I quite quickly realised that even people that aren't using waxes, it would be quite a good idea to use this simply because it deep cleans your paint, and it's one of the few products on the market. I would say this is the best version, simply in terms of sales figures. So this is our top seller. It has been for about 2 decades. The only other product that comes close to this in terms of sales would be Quick Detailer. So, and then weirdly enough, tire dressing's quite close to that. Again, I think it's just because it's an oil-based dressing, and they're becoming more and more difficult to get hold of. Oil-based dressings are much more durable. They they are water resistant and such like as well. So it's quite rare to get something as good as that. And then obviously you've got Trim, which is a gel based substance, and what that does is it re-energizes your external plastic. So if you're finding your plastics are starting to grey and dry and stuff like that, and you've tried a couple of things but you've not tried Trim, give Trim a go, because it's absolutely exceptional at what it does. It will really bring your bumpers back to black. Really, really good. The thing to bear in mind, guys, is obviously once they've dried out or they've greyed to that point, you will need to just apply it until the plastic basically can't suck any more oil out. So think of it kind of like a sponge. You want to get to a point where it's then just sitting on the bumper, and that could take a couple of weeks, but it's well worth the effort, because don't use stuff like a heat gun, because that will just exacerbate the product. It will get worse. It will exacerbate the plastic. It will eventually get worse again. But the Trim will actually restore the plastic. So if you're looking for something like that, then give Trim a go. Let's grab this Flawless here, just down here. So this actually has a very, very slight abrasive to it. It's kind of like, it's very similar to Pure, but for glass. Not in terms of the ingredients, but a kind of similar idea that this does what glass cleaner doesn't or can't do. Bearing in mind, glass cleaner, especially we use a solvent-based glass cleaner, which is quite strong. And if you team it with something like Flawless, I think you'll be absolutely blown away. So this is a double order, so we'll just discard that page and we'll combine the postage, and then refund you back over. I think there's £2.99, so we'll refund that back over. Now, what else have we got? Started on this order here, which is for Kyle. So Kyle, I don't know if you watch the videos, but this is your order here. So these are all 200ml waxes. So we've got Eros, Honey, which Honey's been changed to, because that's the beauty of WhatsApp and whatever, guys, is you can swap it out for form, no problem at all. So Honey, we do have a brand new version of Honey, which is a winter version, so it's more on the protection side. It's still got the super high gloss, but you've now got the protection. So it's one of the best winter waxes I've ever used, because it looks like a show car wax, it acts like a show car wax. Well, it looks like a show car wax and acts like a winter wax. It's very good indeed. Next up, we've got Aurum on the shelf, ready to go. Albert, again, on the shelf, ready to go. Eclipse, so we've got a range of various T1 waxes, so percentage in terms of 50, 60, 70, 80. So again, Kyle's went for all four. So we've got Eclipse, which is the 50. Ameliorate, Aegis, 80%. Well, that's 80, which is the wax, which is 80% T1. Elixir, which I just made about an hour ago, that's a 70%. Altitude, which is our winter wax. There are about 3 left on the shelf. And then he's also went for 50ml of Elegance, 50ml of Ultra, a litre of Quick Detailer, and that's it. So quite a comprehensive order. So let's see what else. This is now into the international orders, guys. So we've got Ellie from Germany. So I hope you guys are well. As you know, I've got German family, so hopefully Bayern do the business tonight. Free wax, spends €129, so you get a free wax. That will be Elixir, that's a 70% T1 wax. Cloak, which is our traditional glaze product, so it hides some of the marring and such like, and then boosts the gloss. Ultimate Wax Protection Kit, so that comes with Bavaria. It's essentially a Bavaria kit. So again, and those of you that know me will know there's a tie-in to Bavaria, because that's where some of my family stay. Sample liquid, I'll save the best to last. Sample wax, which is the 80% T1. So the 50ml wax that you get just now is the 80% T1. And then a 30ml of Lily, which is one of the best waxes that we offer. So it's the highest gloss wax that we offer. Jordan is a wet look, and then Samaya is a mixture of the both. Samaya is the best wax that we offer. Lily's the highest gloss, and Jordan is the wettest wax that we offer. So that's if you're looking for something to treat yourself, then have a look at the high end. And that's what I say, guys. You don't need to buy the 50s, the 200s. Please do, but you don't need to. In this instance, the 30ml will do most of you service quite well. So Arturo, one of a great boxer as well, Gatti. So this is going all the way to El Paso in Texas. So hi, Eros. This is a limited edition 15. So that will head out. And again, guys, so that dollar amount there for the wax, including shipping, $50. So pretty good. You'd be hard pushed to get something as good as that in Pep Boys or whatever. So I think that's why we've got so many international customers, is because the shipping is such great value. You know, it's very, very affordable to do, especially to they're really a country there isn't really a country that stands out in terms of it's the cheapest. We do send a lot of stuff to the States, so there's not a huge difference between the States and European postage. Probably the more expensive countries would be towards Asia, but again, they're about £15 cheaper than what it normally costs you. So it's a big, big discount. It's about just less than half we discount the shipping by. So Erling from Norway, you just bought recently, so thank you very much for coming in again. So again, this kind of features quite heavily. Eros, Form, Quick Detailer, Decon Shampoo, Chera, Snow Foam, and your free 200ml wax, which will be Elixir. This is a Lovell, this is another. I'm not quite sure how to help you with that. That's okay, Alexa, I'll handle this one. Trying to butt in. So Ellie, you've also ordered the previous day. Sorry, I'm just tying your orders in together. So you've also went for Serpine 30ml. So fantastic. That's kind of like a glistening wax. So very good for your metallic paint. Fantastic wax again. Very much at the higher end of what we offer. And then you went for Titan. So a combination that would be very difficult to beat. If I could help you somewhat here, you probably already know this, but if you apply the Titan before Lily, so you will have, unless someone else has a Titan and Lily combination, you will have the most glossy car that exists. There isn't a combination that I've found that looks better than that. So there you go. This order going to Yoshimi, which is he's in Japan. So Rinse Aid, 2 small polo shirts, an Albert wax, a 200ml Albert wax, which means we have 1 remaining on the shelf, and then 50ml free liquid, which is Chera, 50ml free T1 wax, which is 80, so it's the 80% wax. Barry, all the way from San Diego in California. So you've went for a 50ml of 80% T1 and a wax plus, so a nice combination of products there. This one is in Japanese, so I shall not embarrass myself trying to. I'll need to use Google to translate this. But he or she has come in to purchase the Eros and the cloak, and then the free sample liquid. Then last but not least, we have, and again, another order from Japan. This is Seiki, and you've ordered 500ml of Endurance, so thank you very much. So we'll get through all this stuff. As I said, I just printed off a small bunch of the stuff that's come in over the last couple of days, just to get it on video, because I know a lot of you guys like to see the stuff that you've ordered on video, and we'll just get this packed up, and hopefully over the next hour or so it'll start to move out the factory, and it'll all start again tomorrow. So if you're looking for detailing products, waxes that are just a wee bit different, give us a go. So you get 35% off at the checkout just now. And the company is Mitchell and King. Take care, and obviously we send internationally. As you can see, we send all over the world. If you've got an address, then we'll be able to send to it. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.